I got something real special today. I am going to go over and show you how to make custom door cards, door skins, whatever you want to call them. Check this out. We got something really special here today. All right. That's mine. All right, here we go. Now, I already got one done. We already got one done. But, okay, I'm going to show you how to do this one. Got the kick panels in on both sides. And I am going to walk you through how to do a door skin. Now, stick around. I'm going to go over step by step how to do custom door skins, door cards for your old car, your old hot rod. Okay, template's ready. Let's go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of, I use cardboard. This could be, I think Home Depot sells it, or one of those box stores sells it. It comes in a roll, heavy duty cardboard paper. You can get the whole roll, like I think it's 1,000 foot for 10-12 bucks. Anyway, I take this, this goes out, we're going to trace the door. Let's go see. Okay, we're going to trace the door. Step one, I use, this is already done. I use magnets, little magnets. Quick, etc., etc. All right. Now, what's real important is you want to line up your push pin holes on the cardboard. Okay, go through, mark. Now, you don't have to use every hole. You have to use, you know, every 6-8 inches. So go through, mark all your holes, cut your paper, cut your door crank, etc. Okay, get this all set up. Okay. Take this off. Come with me. Okay, once I have the template I cut out. Once I have the cardboard template, I transfer it onto, it's called wallboard, okay? It's 1/8 inch thick, 3/32, whatever. And you get this at the depot, etc. Okay? Now I transfer my marks from my cardboard onto the wallboard, and I'm cautious on how I put the little marks. Okay, put the little marks here. Marks. These are where my alignment pins, my push pins, are gonna go. Okay, so we have it cut out. I already test fit this piece. I'm gonna test fit this piece right here in front of you. Go check it out ourselves. Now there's different types of push pins to hold the door skins on. You can use these buggers, which work pretty good. You can use the they look like a little figure 8 clip, little wire clip. I like these. They all work pretty good. But the key now, let me show you this. I want to show you this. Now, these marks I'm showing you right here, these are the holes in the door, okay? You have to come back a good ½ inch to your edge of your circle because your push pin's going to line up and slide in like that, right? You see the spacing difference of the hole? Right. So that's going to slide in and go over. So that's why you make one hole, good ½ inch hole, so this slides in. Okay, let's put these in. All right, let's go through. This is the front side. These slide in the back. Right, and they go in pretty good, pretty snug. Right, just like that. Okay, just like that. Now let's put the other ones in. Finish this off. Okay, all the push pins are put in. Now let's go do a test run. Let's do a test run on the car. Run. Okay. We got the door panel on. Let's check it out. See, we're roughed in. Now we got some adjustments to make, obviously. And I'm gonna put this top rail on. We have to fix this a little bit. Needs a little more adjustment, but the skin is on. Doesn't look bad either. Okay, well, let's pop that out. Let's pop this off and go wrap it. Now, if you're already subscribed to my channel, you already know I already made the tuck and roll for these door panels in my last video. But here we go. They're all pinned up. They fit on the car. Got a couple little tweaks to do. But where are they at? Here they are. Here is the door panel tuck and roll skin already made up. Okay, so now we're gonna have to fit this bad boy. We're gonna fit this bad boy onto the door skin. Now, as you can see, I made the pattern much larger than it needs to be. See that? We are much larger than it needs to be for, you know, many reasons. One of them is, if you make it too small, you're pretty much screwed. You have to start over. So we made it a little bit larger. Now I can trace it, cut it out, etc. As soon as I find my marker. Here we go, got the marker. Now what I want to do, I want to just trace this out. You gotta make sure though, before you even roll on this, your distance between the top of your board and your piping or whatever you're gonna do, your marks, they gotta be even. So very important to start out. At least get it in your brain a little bit. This has to be, I think it was 7.5 inches is what I was shooting for. Like that, okay, on both sides. Something like that. That's where I have my now. I just want to trace this. Gives me an idea where I'm at. Okay, now I can cut the extra off. Now when I cut the extra off, I'm going to cut just on as far as I can on the sew line, so I have that much to wrap with. That much I can wrap over the wall board with. Right? Now, the bottom here, I know you can see this. Come over here. The bottom stitch on my tuck and roll holds it's gonna hold the stitching in. So I don't really want to cut the bottom. I'm gonna cut the bottom, but you're gonna see it. I'm gonna fold it over and use as much of it as I can. Now the sides, I could peel back the vinyl, and I can cut all this excess. Not all, because I want to leave a little bit of foam. 1/2 inch foam is really easy to roll. It's going to roll over that corner of the wall board nice. But I want to glue and staple the vinyl. I don't necessarily want all this 1/2 inch foam rolling over. All right. So let me do the other side. Let me do the other side too, as well. Whatever you say. All right. Let me do this side quick. Take the glue off. Now, bring this back in here. See, now when I roll my edge over, see how the foam kind of bubbles up just enough? It's going to give me a nice rounded edge. It's not going to give me a hard, you know, where the wall board's going to be the edge. You want a little bit of foam to hold that edge nice, like that when I fold this over. All right, now I'm going to start on, I'm going to go left side, I'm going to go right side, and I'm going to do the bottom, and then I'm going to do the top. The reason I'm going to do the top, because the top is going to be a little more manageable, because I have nothing, there's no push pins on the top. I can bring this around. And then the last thing I'll do is cut the holes out for the handles. Don't do them now, please. Okay. All right. Here's what I got. I use got my glue and my spray can here, and I got these little cheap paint brushes. All right. I think Hobo Freight sells these. You can get a whole box of them. I think there's 175 of them in a box for like $6. I use it and I throw it out. Okay, just saying, I don't have to clean it. So here we go. I like to glue everything as well before I staple it. So I'm going to start here. Just going to put a little glue right on the edge here, just like that. A little bit of glue. This stuff is stinky too, so you might want to open the door, put a fan on or something. It's a little stinky. Alright, get this out of my way. Alright, so this is going to set up for a couple minutes. Hike, 2, 3, 1. And I'm just going to gently just pull this over. Alright. Put a couple staples in. Now, this is just a handheld staple gun. I got the pneumatic gun and the whole 9 yards. You want to make sure that your staples, I'm using, as you can see, I think they're 3/8. You don't want the staple to go through into your material. Just enough to go through and hold the material. And whatever you do, if the staple doesn't go in, don't pound on it. Pull it out. Put another one in, okay? Because when you pound on the staple, you're going to send the staple farther in, and it's going to go through the material, and you just wasted a lot of time. So watch this. Now, push pin is here, okay? If you take a little slit right across the top of the push pin, door pin, whatever, all the way down, not too far though, okay? Go down maybe a little bit more, okay? Then I take a slice that way, and I make a slice that way. Now watch, goes right around the pin. Okay, and I could probably trim that up a little bit, take that excess off, but that's how I go around it with the material, so it lays nice. Okay, just like that. I fold my edges over. Now I want to get as much as this foam off of the corner. Okay, so we'll cut as much as we can without cutting the vinyl, obviously. Take this big hunk of, there we go, a little bit of glue. Glue. I like using glue. You don't necessarily need to, but I think it's a must personally. Now this is going to set up so I can stretch this corner like that, set it right into the glue, a couple staples, okay? That starts that edge. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Take as much of this 1/2 inch foam off I can. Okay. Same thing, a little bit of glue on the corner. Let that set up. Right? Fold this corner up as high as you can. Okay. Now we can start folding the bottom up. Now, like I said to you, I'm going to cut off some of this, but I don't want to cut the stitch off. I just don't. So let me put some glue down here. Nice. Get that set up. And I'm going to pull this side, I'm going to pull this side, I'm going to leave my pin parts alone. Shove this up in the glue. Couple staples. Okay, now I'm going to probably cut this all off here. We have the door skin done, 100%. We're going to go put it on the car, make sure it fits the whole 9 yards. Now, off camera, I already put this thing on and off 10 times to make sure it was fit. All right, here we go. Thing. That is how I put my door skins together. Hope you pick something out, you learn something from that. Any requests, any questions, please feel free to drop me a text, whatever, and I'll get right back to you. But hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, like I said, and I will see you again on the next one. We are going to continue the interior. I got the seats coming up for this 34 Ford pickup. I got some 69 Impala interiors right after this one. Got a lot coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again.